Tension has gripped Ekpoma, Esan West local government area of Edo State following the fatal police shooting of 18-year-old Chinedu Abimbor at a checkpoint on Wednesday, March 12, 2025. Reports indicate that Abimbor, who was driving a Mercedes-Benz, was shot after allegedly failing to stop when flagged down by security operatives. His younger brother, who was in the vehicle with him, was immediately arrested. The incident has triggered widespread protests in Ekpoma, with angry youths and family members demanding justice. Demonstrators marched through the town on Thursday, stopping at the palace of the traditional ruler, His Royal Highness Attorney Eziogi Abumere II, to seek intervention. A spokesman for the protesters, Lucky Adaba, accused the police of unjustly profiling young men in Ekpoma. We went to the police station to inquire about what could have led to the killing, but the police tear gassed us and started shouting, he claimed. In response to the public outcry, the Edo State Police Command has ordered a full-scale investigation into the shooting. A statement by the command's public relations officer, Moses Yamu, confirmed that the incident involved a joint security operation and an unregistered Mercedes-Benz. According to Yamu, the Commissioner of Police, Betty Otimei, has directed the immediate withdrawal of the 3 patrol teams linked to the shooting. The statement further noted that the Commissioner has extended condolences to the deceased family and assured the public that justice will be served. A few weeks ago on the show, you talked about parenting and young children, particularly, from Edo State, like you rightly said. Let's gather your thoughts on this report.
Yes, the police that we have, yes, I must admit we have some good police officers, but the number is very few compared to the population of police that we have in this country. The police that we have in this country come into the service with a very poor mindset.
Right.
Otherwise, police, they say, is a friend of the people. When you stop a vehicle and the person on that vehicle refuses to stop, do you have a mandate to kill the person? Is it part of the mandate given to you as a police officer? Now, if you drive from here to Warri, even from here to Emoha, you will see the number of policemen you will see on the road.
All right.
So if you flag down a vehicle and he refuses to stop, what do? You contact the next checkpoint, block the road for this young man coming with his vehicle and all that. And that young man will be arrested. He cannot escape. Considering the number of policemen you have on the roadblocks you have on the road. But for a policeman, because you stop a young man or you stop a citizen, we are talking about a citizen of a country. And you are the institution of the police was established to bring civility to society. Now, the people you ought to protect as an officer, these are the people you kill from time to time. It's very unfortunate that we have this kind of police officers in the Nigerian police force. But of course, if the parents are not strong, it's going to be a matter that will die down in few days.
Now, do you think this response by the police in shooting this boy is possibly due to the case of, first, on one hand, the high rise of fraud, given that an 18-year-old boy is, on the steering wheel of a Mercedes-Benz, beats the question for the police people as regards internet fraud that has been on the trend for a long time? And secondly, do you think it's also due to the fact that a Mercedes-Benz was seen last week loaded with ammunitions? Do you think that would have, forced them or acted as a rein for them to have said they behaved the way they behaved as regards shooting?
No policeman has any right to kill a citizen. It's alleged, for example.
Right.
Policemen are just misbehaving. A lot of them are just misbehaving. Sorry to say, a lot of them are misbehaving. Otherwise, the IG has said it repeatedly. You don't have a right to search somebody's bag or pocket, but do they listen to that?
Because that is sometimes certain information we get, the IG says one thing, another PPRO comes to say another thing. For last Thursday, for example, the PPRO Edafe went on to say that a policeman is permitted to search a woman's bag as regards to citizens' complaints that a male officer was searching all of her belongings, right? Which makes a contradictory statement to what, you just mentioned that was said by the inspector.
See, I have said it. A young man driving a Mercedes-Benz, it doesn't automatically make him a criminal.
Right.
Until you find something incriminating with him before you can say, how do you come about this? But without such evidence, you can't just estimate. Oh, because this young man is, how did he get money to buy a Mercedes? How does he do? You don't go into such assumptions as a police officer. Like, this is my little foreleg. You understand? When I was bringing it from Lagos, at Patani, just the border between Delta and Bayelsa, we were coming. We didn't even notice some custom officers at the area there. We were just coming with a young man who was driving the car. I was with him at the front there. I went to, because I bought it at Cotonou. So at the custom office, at what do you call that place in Lagos? At the custom office there, the border, because they have a custom, yes, Badagry there. We entered the office, the full money they asked me to pay, I paid, and have all the documents given to me by the custom office. So we were just coming. We didn't even know that these young men were there. Very close to the Patani Bridge, we saw some custom bus. We were so relaxed anyway. A custom vehicle just come here and block us like this. Say we should park. And we park. And what is it? He said we should bring paper for we brought all the papers, all the payment at the custom office in Lagos. They look at it, everything, and they say, oh, the extra money I'm supposed to pay in the office, I didn't pay it complete, therefore I need to settle them. So the money I paid, are you not telling me that you know more than the office in Lagos? Then I have to settle them. That's okay. I don't have money here. I don't have money here, which means I have to go and get money on transfer. I said, no, I should not do transfer. He said, whatever we have there, we should bring. What am I trying to say here? If you suspect a young man, you stop the young man, he refuses to stop, you have your own vehicle. You can, if you so mean it, that you must bring this young man to book, you have your own vehicle, you chase after him. You chase after him. Otherwise, you give a call to the next checkpoint. A young man is coming to so vehicle without number, so brand of car and all that. Make sure you stop him. We are coming or otherwise. That is what you can do. Because you stop a vehicle on the road, didn't stop, you carry your gun and shoot a citizen of your country. You don't do that.
Now, why do you think citizens now try to evade police checkpoints and stops and search? Do you think it's because, at the end of the day, whether you stop or you don't stop, there's a possibility that the person might still get into trouble? Do you think that is why people have refused to go on with the stop and search?
Partly because of it. Exploitation, police. If you, especially these young boys, them, if you come up with they see with that kind of vehicle, they search the vehicle, and they didn't see anything. That small boy like this, like you driving Mercedes, what are you doing? I saw a video. Some police officer went into somebody's compound. A young boy say, "What are you doing that you have this amount of money in your bank account?" Police was asking the young man like that. You are a Yahoo person, you are a Yahoo boy, and all that. And the policeman smashed the laptop on the ground. In the video, smash the laptop, somebody's property. You smash it on the ground. They didn't know that the young man's girlfriend was videoing everything that was happening. And at the end of the day, they say, well, how much do you have there? They collected the boy's phone. Look at what is have there. They said, transfer 1 million. I'm telling you, transfer 1 million. The boy said, how will I just transfer money to you like that? They give him a hot slap. From one side, slap him from the other side. Oh, now intimidation. Just to collect that money they want to collect from him. They didn't know whether it's the girlfriend, I don't know who called. So their men came as the policemen wanted to go out of the compound. So their men just entered. And at the end of the day, the Sudia men asked, what are people doing here? Who broke this laptop? Policeman said the young man. He saw them and he broke the laptop. And the boy would say, how can I broke my own? You see irresponsibility. Just because of vanity of some naira and kobo you want to take. And the way they were behaving, the Sudia man gave one of them a very dirty slap. That is our security men. That's our security men, destroying somebody's property. So people want to invade the police because after searching you, it's okay, go well, my brother. Go well, my fellow countryman. Police doesn't have that kind of, if you have just 2 or 3, if you want to drive from here to worry, maybe you just have 2 or 3 persons among them that will have that kind of spirit. But every other person want to collect from you. Is that how good to run the country? Is that how good to live? How long are we going to live like that? So that is it. Whether you are guilty or you are not guilty, police want to collect from you. They must bring 1 or 2 reasons why you must bring us something. Especially for small boys like that.
That is the reason people now evade this.
And so sometimes people, I bet they go with their wahala. I don't know how money I want to give to police. You know?
You know, what reforms do you think can happen for things like this? Because this happens all the time. And the sad part is, it's not an isolated event. It can happen to anybody.
Yes, now. It's because, we have said it repeatedly, we do not have government who put eyes on citizens the way we live as a people. We do not have government who monitor existence of the people. I have said it. Governance is about people, not just build. You build road, you build the road for the people. You provide the water for the people. You create healthcare centers, it's for the people. So the people is the core of governance.
Right.
So to what extent, what is the living pattern of the people? How are your citizens being treated by the various institutions you have put in place? It's a concern for every normal government.
Thank you so much for your insight on that.